I was trying to find a weight loss program that would work for me. I tried a couple other ones and I struggled with them.
I had been a part of Weight Watchers for 20 years. You know, I get it off, I put it back on, I get it off. So I was very familiar with exercise and eating plans, but things were different. Things were not working the same way.
I had put on several kgs and had become a little heavier than what I felt comfortable with.
The stress was really overwhelming, and I put all the weight back on.
Was I turned 50 2 years ago. That's a big deal in a woman's life, and I was thinking I'm doing everything right and I'm not getting any results. Turns out I wasn't doing everything right.
I was trying to figure out how I was going to lose weight at my new job while I was going to be spending just about a full year out on the road.
I also wanted someone to do the thinking for me, to tell me, here's your food selections, here's your exercise program, now off you go and do it.
I wanted to feel like I was the one in control of my body, and at the same time I also wanted freedom to eat what I wanted and still become fit.
I wanted to find somebody that I could use online instead of a gym personal trainer, because I didn't want that dependency and the fee that goes along with the trainers at a gym.
My problem started when I needed to try to maintain that weight loss. The other program was way too restrictive for me and I wasn't comfortable with it, so I thought I'd try to do it on my own. After a month or so, I started gaining a few pounds and was looking for another solution, and that's when I found Changing Shape.
I hate going in to have to do things. I love online activities. I didn't even know that online exercising or personal training existed, so I went on to Google and I Googled online trainers and I found Changing Shape.
I was drawn to Changing Shape for several reasons. First, everything was managed online. The exercise plans, the suggestions for food and diet, and the personal contact with the trainer.
I never been able to have a personal trainer, let alone one that I was going to be able to be with on a weekly basis, so that was very intriguing to me. I thought it was a very reasonable cost. I'd never tried it before, so hey, why not try it?
Well, one day I finally decided enough's enough. Get out of this denial. Your body's not supposed to be this size. So I wanted to go and join a gym, get a personal trainer, and realized, you know, it's going to be a ton of money, and they're probably only going to see me once, maybe twice a week. They're not going to give me a specific meal plan. So I got online and started looking around. That's where I found Matt with Changing Shape. And I thought, $30, 3 months, nothing to lose, try it out. And from the first week, I just loved it.
What I found was a personal trainer who really worked with me every step of the way. He was accessible, he encouraged me, so there were plenty of times that I just did not want to get up and exercise. And he also customized a plan for me that worked with my back and my diet.
I've been very, very impressed with the personal attention you get through Changing Shape. I had tried some other programs that just auto-generate a response based on perhaps a few words that they take out of an email you send, and that's not what happens at Changing Shape.
What I love especially is communicating with the staff and just their interest in how I'm doing. That has really helped me.
He's a real person. You, as part of the program, you email him once a week and then he emails you back. And he was very kind and supportive and encouraging.
At first I didn't think they were really being read, and when I was too busy I would just not answer them, or if things hadn't changed I just wouldn't answer them. But he does read them. He would email me back to make sure everything's okay, make sure I don't have any questions, what's going on.
This program really shines, I guess, is not only the way he customized the program for me, but also the feeling of accountability that I got from him.
I could ask as many questions as I wanted, and my trainer Matt was always prompt and helpful with responses, no matter how many times I emailed him. Third, I like the exercise plan. It was geared toward what body part I wanted to focus on and on the equipment that I had available or had access to. There was no joining a gym required, none of that. Whatever I had in my household was worked with that to establish a plan for me.
At first, I didn't even have a gym membership, and he was able to give me routines that I could do at home. And then I finally got a membership, and it was nice to be able to go into a gym with routines in mind. You know what you're doing. You know you have a plan to work on.
It gave me an exact meal plan. My biggest thing was portions. I've always been an overeater because the food tastes so good. Who wants to stop? But this gave me exactly how much to eat. And I realized, you know what? I'm fine with that. I wasn't hungry afterwards, especially with eating all the snacks in between. And the workout plan was great because it gave me the exact exercises to do. And that was big for me. I love working out. I've always been into sports. I've always been a competitive volleyball player. But when you have a set routine, it just makes it so much easier. So the two combined, in the first week I lost 5 pounds, which really motivated me to keep going.
Immediately I got his response that yes, he could create a meal program that would work for me. Most of the time I had to eat in restaurants and for just about every meal. And he also was able to create a great workout regimen for me to do using bands in my hotel room, sometimes even just a chair, minimal equipment, or I could use the hotel gym.
Routines that he picks are also very easy to follow. I also love it because you don't have to work around someone's schedule. You don't have, if an emergency comes up, you don't have to call your trainer and have to cancel it and try to reschedule it. If an emergency's come up, you just handle that emergency, and then you can go and work out at your own time.
And it's this whole well-rounded, incredible system that just keeps you on track and keeps you accountable to somebody to keep moving. And when you see your progress, it's very motivating.
I really enjoy Changing Shape because it's very accessible. And Matt always replies very promptly to my emails. I find the workouts interesting, and I really enjoy getting ideas in terms of diet.
I've been surprised by the professional staff behind ChangingShape.com. It's really much more easy for me not to be on my own. I'm either too soft or I'm too hard on myself, but because of the follow-up every single week, I just become motivated. I think about what my goal is.
My personal trainer has been very helpful to me. He's given me a lot of guidance and some tools to use that are bringing forth a lot of results.
The best part is the communication. Whenever I had any problems or I needed a new routine or part of the routine didn't work, he quickly responded to make sure everything was okay, and he would change my routine, give me a new routine, tell me how to do the moves if I had a question on how to do something.
The fact that I had to be accountable to somebody at the end of the day as to what I ate really made a difference for me. So that was a significant part. I also liked the fact that I could use the exercise equipment that I owned, which I had never used. And it gave me specific exercises for those machines, or I easily could modify. That made it very practical for me.
He's very professional and has been very supportive to me, not only by promptly returning all of my email inquiries with responses, but also with information and guidance that has been fantastic.
I found Changing Shape and the team excellent. They offered sound food selections as well as many different strategies to help me achieve my goals. They were genuinely interested in helping me to stay motivated. I really valued the support and encouragement along the way.
So far I've been on it for 3 months. I've lost 2.5 inches off most of my body, and I've lost 12 pounds.
He's helped me lose the inches that I was looking to lose. He's given me confidence and just the overall energy and support that I've needed. So I hope that you find great success in using that and Changing Shape like I did.
Now in 3 months I've lost 25 pounds, and it has been awesome. Everyone has noticed and comments on it and asked me how I'm doing it, thinking, oh, are you doing HCG? And I'm like, heck no. Everyone that I know that does that has put the weight right back on and then some. it's just a lifestyle change. It's not something I plan on stopping. I don't feel like I'm dieting. It's a way of life now, and I am so thankful for it because it gave me exactly what I needed. I need structure in my eating and in my workouts, and I love it now because now it's motivated my husband to start working out, and we do it together, and I just am really thankful for it.
So as a result, I feel great. I'm back on track. I really have, still a long ways to go, but I know I can get there. So I encourage all of you to try changingshape.com. If he could tailor a program to suit me, I'm sure he could find one for just about anyone. So I definitely can highly recommend it.
I believe changing shape is a great concept and setup. Thanks to Matt and the team, I achieved my weight loss.
Within 6 to 7 weeks of staying with Changing Shape, following Matt's routines, and sticking with the diet, I had already lost about 9 pounds. I've managed to keep that weight off, and I would encourage anyone to try Changing Shape. It's very economical for the price, just a small monthly fee. You won't find a better personal trainer anywhere on the web. Changing Shape, Matt's the best.
If you've got a real person that's reading what you send in, that is concerned about what you're doing, that takes a very personal interest in you, and that is always there to support you if you backslide, to cheer you on if things go well. Just someone that really cares about what you're doing and is trying very hard to help you achieve your goals. So that is how and why Changing Shape has worked for me.
I got to my goal weight, and I've been able to maintain it for 2 years, so that kind of speaks for itself.
I've lost weight, I've eaten normal foods, I've learned what a healthy diet is, I learned about portion control, and I feel much more healthier now.
Up to about 6 months ago, I always had constant knee pain, and probably the biggest thing I've seen so far with Changing Shape is not only that I lost 25, 30 pounds in the short 6 months, I'm pain-free, and that's really a good thing. I've been through a lot of different trainers and stuff, self-help kind of things, whatever, but when I started using Changing Shape, it worked a lot better because Matt tailored it for me. If I had questions, he could help me out with it, and it was a month or two into this program that I realized that I was walking straighter, standing better, no knee pain. It's really been a really refreshing thing. So, Change Shape, good outfit.
I've gained 10 pounds of muscle mass and lost several percent body fat. This is according to a recent body mass index test that I took. I've been very happy with the program and look forward to continuing.
So I've been on it for 6 weeks, and I've lost 6 inches, and I've gained muscle and lost fat and all that good stuff. So I feel way more in shape, and I really appreciate Changing Shape for being there.
In the end, I lost the weight. I lost the 20 pounds, and that was great. But I also want to encourage you guys to try Matt. I think he's worth the money, he's worth the investment, and he's a lot different than the other programs. And it's all because of the personal attention that you get.
I was and am worth investing in, and Changing Shape changed me.